Baseball from the Lone Star State. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Patrick Connolly. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Dane Dunning.
Allowed 10 hits in his last start, and I know they're concerned about his mechanics. Maybe he's giving something away to the other side. Made some adjustments in between starts. Look for him to have a good one today.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he deals. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. And it's a double to start the game.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jasson Dominguez. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
On the ground to short. But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, right now third in the American League in RBIs. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Bounce to the right, and it's through for a hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique and the throw was on the money. It takes a perfect one to get him. Great job to win the inning.
Welcome back. And today's starter, Triston McKenzie.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Bubba Thompson. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers up to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. That one felt good, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So now it's Corey Seager. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Will Brennan.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Tied up here in the early going. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 4.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Freeman.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2. And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Back to the mound, and that squirts through. And that extends the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bo Naylor at the plate now. The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Another 1-2 inside, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
So Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Ball to strike. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. First and second, 2 down. The 1-2. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. Homer number 25 of the year. And now they're out in front. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So in now for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. They say he went.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the 3rd out. Jose Ramirez with the homer here. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus.
The pitch.
Semien.
He goes down looking.
Batting 6.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. And it's filled up. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The left fielder.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Another solid power season. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now Patrick Connolly. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Falling behind 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish, and he's already singled in this game. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Connolly around second, headed for third. In to score from first. It's 5-1. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Now back. Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Here's a 1-1. On the ground right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first, Ahmed Rosario. The next to hit, he's 0 for 1. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths. Top-tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
To the right side, Simeon. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 6 and the Rangers 1. As we go to the last of the third. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Adolis Garcia. The wind of the pitch.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 6-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Bubba Thompson. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Late on that fastball. Thompson stands at second with no outs. And a ball evens the count. The next offering misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ground ball left side to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this one. In there at the knees. In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 2-2 now. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Dominguez settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is wild and it gets away. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. That one missing inside. Marcus Semien hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 6 and the Rangers 4. Start of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. Out to short, Seager. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now back, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. On the ground to Devers. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So the batting order turns over. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering is outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. They still lead it, though, 6-4. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Marcus Semien. And the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings and misses, and it's 3-2. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. 1 down. Eddie Rosario will hit next. And that's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Low, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. This to third, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Guardians 6 and the Rangers 4. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Winn.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Jason Dominguez now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground,
runner takes off, pitches high. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job. Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Tavares fires it to the plate. The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 3.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
And here is Shohei Ohtani. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, base hit. Connolly round second on his way to third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. The 1-1. Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. He's safe.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses, and it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Kwan at third. Brennan on at second with 2 down. Next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2. Puts a bunt down. Boots it. In to scores the runner from third. It's down 9-4. And no throw. He's into first easily. New pitcher now, Taylor Dollar.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. In comes the run from third. It's 10-4. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 10 and the Rangers 4. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Next is the designated hitter, Bubba Thompson, 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Here's Leody Taveras. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, and that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. Back here at the ballpark, top 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In the air, out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That ball right there landed in what they call a no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also
over to Seager, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Over to first, and he saved. Strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Checks over to first, back safely. Connolly leads off first with 1 away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 away.
Now left
Man at first, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Guardians 10 and the Rangers 4.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them.
Bottom of the 6th, Devers now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Seager stands in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's out to center field. And Seager is set down. 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien. The wide to kick the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted.
Swings and misses. The Notches strikeout number 150 this season. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Amed Rosario. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's going to be Bo Naylor. Here's a 2-1. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Rosario headed for the plate. In there safely. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Back-to-back base hits. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
And here is Jose Ramirez. Righty to the plate. To third, might be 2. On to Simeon. Over to first, safe. Jason Dominguez digs in for the Guardians. This guy has turned into a beast. Rudder takes off. Ball outside. Throw the second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Rafael Montero.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Eddie Rosario stepping in for the Rangers. That's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. And it's gone. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-5. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now the count is even. This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Left field. Kwan right there to make the grab, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. This is Guardians baseball on the Show Ohio. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Patrick Connolly digs in for the Guardians. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Down and in, moved his feet. And misses inside.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Simeon gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the pitch. That one way outside, and a count 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he chases that one. That's out number 3.
I think the key is arm action on the change.
A new pitcher in the game, Angel De Los Santos. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So digging in, Leody Taveras. 1 for 3. Righty delivers. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that one is lifted in the air. Connolly under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
There's a swing and a miss. De Los Santos is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. They'll wind the kick in the 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Corey Seager goes deep. His 28th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 11-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That is the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Wandy Peralta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Runner on the go. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. The pitch, double steal. Pitch in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch to the right side, over to low. That's it out. Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. Rosario on third with 2 out. That's a base hit, run scores. And he boots it.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Bo Naylor. Crushed to right, and that one's going to lead the park. Out of here. Home run. His 11th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 14-6.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Brett Martin. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now, Jose Ramirez. Fastball almost got him there. And a 2-2. Gets the bunt down the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Ramirez is set down. That's the third out. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. Back after this on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, John King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 20 on the year, and they close the gap. It's 14-7. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
That's a hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more.
To second, tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rosario around third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
New pitcher on now, Trevor Stephan. And this is appearance number 45. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Trevor Stephan.
And there's a strike.
2-2, Sam.
This one popped up. Takes it in for the out. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
14-8 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.